Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Marianne and welcome to your second half of November readings. It's great to be here with you. I am going to tell you straight up that I had hoped to get a little further along than I am. So I don't know that I'll have all of my featured signs up by tomorrow the 15th. Probably it'll linger into the 16th, perhaps the 17th, depending on how long it takes to upload them. And as I always have said, for those that are new, I do have a format. I read 2 readings every month for every single zodiac sign, and I call them my featured sign of the day. And then I pick a highlighted connection for them, or Spirit does, and that highlight right in front of you. So I never know what it's going to be, and that particular highlighted connection is a person or an energy or a circumstance that brings on that kind of characteristic to it. And you may know very clearly who that person's situation is, energy. You may have a lot of that particular energy in your natal chart in addition to your sun sign. And if not, it might be coming up, because I'll tell you, we got some powerful energies still happening second half of the month and onward. And that's the other reason why if I don't get uploads done exactly on the day, I never feel that bad, because the energies will continue on. We're in the shadow period now of eclipse season again, and those will last, and the information coming through 6 months or longer sometimes. So I am going to try to shorten this video, like I always say, and get to the heart and potato of the matter, or as I say, the vegetarian heart of the matter. So I'm going to pick well, first of all, I know what the featured sign is for today, because it is the beautiful Earth sign of Virgo. And Virgo, you are one of the most caring, very intelligent signs of the zodiac. I'm going to shorten the astrological part of my readings, I said, but I'll get to a couple minutes of the main focuses of the planets and the powerful energies coming through for all of us. And I just think it's really important for you to know, though, we've been in Scorpio season, and we will be through the 22nd of November. So when you're seeing this, we're still going to be in Scorpio season. And that's been very deep and very watery and very receptive and very emotional and very intense and very passionate and very loving and very transformational, with fiery kind of ambition, even as a water sign. Mars ruled more historically, and now with more modernly Pluto, the planet that's all about transformation, the depths of our soul transformation, to get rid of the bad and enter into the new and the renewed and the transformations we do throughout our lifetime, but with such devotion and such intention behind it, and truth, being so truthful to ourselves and others, and that's essential too. So there's a lot of truth happening in the world at large that people are really going to continue to be feeling and hearing about. And I, for one, want to know the truth. And I know there's all different forms of what people believe to be the truth. But for yourself, you'll know exactly what I'm speaking of. So we'll leave it at that on a more personal level. And Virgo, you go really well, I mean, as far as compatibility and harmonizing with the element of water that we're in, as well as most every sign. But I would say water is one of the best for you. And then every other earth sign. And it just so happens, as we enter in this new eclipse season that we're in the shadow period of now, the first eclipse will be in Taurus, your fellow earth sign. And that's a fabulous energy for you too. And it's also ruled by Venus. And that's about love and magic and power and beauty and romance and friendships and self-love and ideas and creative endeavors, all that beautiful stuff and feminine energy that this Mars-oriented time, can help balance and sort of soften in a way. And the sensuality aspect of it, as an earth sign, you understand that. That's all about Taurus. And intuition, very, very strong right now. So, we did have Venus, that planet that rules Taurus I just spoke of, go into Capricorn. Another beautiful harmonizing energy for you, your other fellow earth sign. And Capricorn's about success, and they're initiators, they're cardinal sign, you're a mutable sign. I don't know, it's a really good time, and you're going to have some changes. Of course, the eclipse is always bringing things in and out, and sometimes it's unexpected and unforeseen, but a lot of times it's things you've been dreaming and wanting, and then they're manifesting, and that's a big part of the healing and everything that takes place with Scorpio. So let us pick your highlighted connection, okay, Virgo, for, you know, that Spirit wants you to know about. Like I say, it could be a person or circumstance or energy that you feel predominantly and maybe don't even understand why. Or it could be someone you're very well aware of and have been in, you know, connection with for years. So it makes perfect sense. Or you might not resonate at all right now. It could happen later on. So all of those are possibilities. But I'll read the 4 major categories for this highlighted connection for you, Virgo, and every one of your other connections. It doesn't have to just be the highlighted. Then I'll finish with the 2 oracle messages, okay? So your highlighted connection for the second half of November is going to be Aries. Whoo, okay. Well, here's the thing. We are entering into Sagittarius, fiery, ambitious, positive, optimistic, Jupiter-ruled sign of Sagittarius, adventurous, traveling, mutable sign like yourself, open to things, changes, constant changes, you know, inspirations, very much about higher learning like you, always want to educate yourself and others and better yourself and be there for others, and you're detail-oriented and you're organized and you're structured, all the wonderful attributes, you know, that people look to you for and appreciate about you, and your loyalty and just really long-term dedication is to be praised for sure. But then you have that optimism, beautiful energy of the fire that enters into a lot of the earth and fixed. So it's nice that you've got that mutable energy coming up where there's a little more lightheartedness, right? And, you know, having fun. It's around the holidays, Thanksgiving, right? For those that celebrate. So that opens my heart a lot. I can feel that already. And then the new moon solar eclipse happens in Sagittarius the last time, because it was Gemini Sagittarius series for the last year and a half plus. That'll happen on December 4th. So I'm telling you, new stuff, new opportunities, new changes. It's exciting. So let us see. Oh, Aries. Yeah, I'm totally getting beside myself. Aries is a fire sign too. Aries is the first sign in the zodiac. Aries is also a cardinal sign. Aries initiates. They're fire, they're ambition, they're Mars ruled. They're the masculine, for sure. They're the part of life and the circumstances and the feelings that you get when you feel impulsive and like, I want to make this happen and nothing's going to stop me. I'm the ram. I've got the horns and I just go full force forward, you know, and then I think about it later. Well, it's okay to have that as a part of your energy, right? Because you as an earth sign know enough to be practical and, you know, think ahead and all that. So it's a beautiful influence as far as feeling motivated and strength and spirited and such. If that's been a little bit, you know, dampened, which I could understand in the last, you know, year plus, but I love it. And, you know, I've seen this as a combination, and it's not the top of the combinations I've seen, but I see it more than I have ever thought that I would. Because you just get each other and you fill each other's needs in ways that you don't have yourself, right? And that's always beautiful. It's an oppositional type of thing. But it's long-term and it's powerful, and you can work really well together and appreciate each other for your differences. And so let's find out what's going on with the messages coming through for you. I always do the 4 major categories. I think it covers most answers that need to be, you know, answered. The first being the overall energy bringing you to the reading. And I always say, if you have not had a chance to watch the first half of the month, you might want to go back and check that out. As well as along with your sun sign, you can watch your moon, your rising, and your Venus, of course, placement, because that's going to just give you way more information about yourself. We're such multi-leveled, you know, human beings and spirits. There's so much to know and so much to learn. It's a life type learning, you know, I mean, it never ends. So I'm using the beautiful Queens of Tarot deck. It's black and white. There's a lot of fixed energy this month. So, you know, between the Taurus, the Scorpio, and then the Capricorn having to be in Venus, and then more. I'm sorry, Capricorn is not a fixed sign. Forgive me. I know there's another one. Oh, Aquarius. We have Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius to the end of the year, to like the 28th, I think, when Jupiter will change signs. But Saturn will remain in Aquarius all next year. Another fixed sign, determination, will, change, dedication, okay? The power and the will and the desire and the dreams. So your overall energy is, and that's what I love about this. This is the Queens of Tarot. So it's the black and white, because there's no real gray area, and it's very, very, matter of fact, but there's a lot of intricacy in here. And the queens in the Tarot represent the internalizing of ourselves and our intuition that we all have. Male or female, doesn't matter. And bringing that to the forefront and recognizing the strength we have in that and the gifts that we get, and how this is a time when that's going to be very, very strong for us, and to really listen and take heed and follow your gut. Okay, it will not lead you astray when everything else seems a little bit chaotic at times, with certain energies changing and coming and going and such. Take the time to be still and listen. That's one of the best gifts we have on this, being in spirits and a human body. So your overall energy bringing you into the reading is justice. Well, I don't know about you, but I like seeing that right off the bat, because that's exactly what it means. Justice has come to your life in some way. It could have to do with the court case. It could have to do with one that's pending, or maybe just within yourself and your relationship, or something you felt that wasn't justified. And, you were bothered about it, well, this truth-seeking month with, the depths of Scorpio and the revealing of things, it's like it's coming through. It's in your favor. It's a yes. You're feeling extremely vindicated. And, maybe you just know that you deserve what's coming through. And it's like people think, of course you should get that. You hear it from other people, and for some reason you're the most critical. But this is saying, yes, justice will be served for you, okay? And I know a lot of people, myself included, have waited on so many different things. So what a beautiful overall energy coming into the remainder of the month, and the important, energies coming through with the eclipses that'll make this happen more quickly, for sure. But sometimes just out of the blue, in situations that you may have forgotten about or hadn't really put any thought into. Well, it's still there. It's until it's resolved. It's always there. So this is a major arcana. This is a very important message for you, and I love it. And it's felt good anyway, because this is a nice time of year for you every year, we don't always have the eclipses in the signs they're in, which are going to be quite harmonious with you in the next year and a half. But that's beautiful. So yes, and justice represents Libra, and always finding the balance in all things, and weighing things right and left. You've got the scales right there. These are beautiful cards as far as the illustrations. I hope it's not too blurry. Fantastic. Justice within your relationships, justice within your workplace, within your friendships, within the world and the government and all the things going on. Sounds good to me. So, the truth, the sword, the fairness, the compromise is all a part of Libra's influence. And we had a lot of that in the last month in October, latter part of September. Second category for you, though, is possible blessings or obstacles. And you have what is this? Can't see past my nose these days. Love the cheaters, though. The Ten of Pentacles. I just dropped the card. So something having to do with justice is going to just light up the life and the grounded energy, which you are, the coins, the pentacles. The 10 is the highest. It's the best. You're going to receive everything you needed in back pay, or, whatever it may be. Or you've got that job that you knew you were right for, and no one else may have believed it, but you worked hard, you studied. For heaven's sake, you're one of the hardest working signs in the zodiac. You were, steadfast and diligent, and you were patient, and you knew it was coming, and you felt it, and you believed it with everything that you are. And there you go. The justice brought it through. Because even when it doesn't seem like things are justified, and a lot of times they aren't, I know that, things come through, and they're just like, wow. There is justice in the world, Well, the universe is justice, but I don't know about man so much. A lot of times I can't go into that. It's a reading, but it's absolutely beautiful. In all aspects, okay? Yes, money, but the practical things in your life, whatever that is, your home, your family, your wealth of health, feeling better than you have in so long, you know. Venus in Capricorn, your fellow earth sign. I mean, Venus is all about that, and just feeling, and people are like, gosh, you look great, what's going on? I got Venus, you know, in my fellow Capricorn, so that works for me. You can say that, but also you can just revel in it, because it's coming on. And we all have our, you know, ups and downs and ins and outs and different cycles, and it looks like it's turning to be about to be a really good one for you. I'm not saying there won't be any challenges, of course not, but I know you love challenge, because it just gives you more momentum to figure it out and work through it, and you know, and come out the other end successful. And that's what Capricorn's about too. So it's absolutely gorgeous. Third category is finances, legitimately, or what you consider to be wealth, and that is an energy, like everything. And that's part of the oracle message that I brought out this month for the second half of the month. Money and the law of attraction, because money is an energy, it's a currency, you know. Currency is about, you know, to keep the current going, you know, you got to give and take, the ebb and flow, you know, and it's always going to be that. But for planning and thinking ahead and being smart and investing properly and being patient, all of your qualities have really, really made a difference. And you're seeing the reaps, you're reaping the rewards. And so for finances, you have the Three of Wands. Oh boy. The three I just said in the last reading, it's the numerology simplistically is about growth and expansion and mastering and help with others, collaboration. You know, this is a time moving forward with a lot more air energy and information coming through, and, you know, entrepreneurial kind of ideas and unexpected new developments in technology and ways that we can communicate and express and connect. Aquarian energy is, and that type of, like I said, the age of Aquarius is about working together more, not being as independent or having to be. Some people still want to be. You wouldn't lose that, but you could gain by just knowing you're helping others in the process. And there's more power in numbers now, and that's what this is about in your finances. I mean, some really wonderful opportunities are coming through. You feel it, you know it, you can see it and smell it, taste it and sense it. All that's coming through with this incredible full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. The senses are extremely heightened, and it's good, it's fun, it's good times coupled with, you know, Sagittarius season. I'm extremely happy. 10 of Pentacles, I mean, justice, victory's very much in your favor right now. So I just think it's beautiful. The final category is surprises and wishes. What surprises have you been thinking about you'd like to have? What wishes have you been manifesting? You know, because every time you think and feel and really believe, you're putting it out there. And I can't say when it'll come back. Sometimes it's in a heartbeat. I mean, it can happen so spontaneously and quickly. It's frightening, right? And beautiful at the same time. But I can tell you that it's always out there, and it's always going to be... it'll always come back in some form or another, what you're putting out there. So for you, beautiful Virgo, in all your relationships, because this is about that too. I mean, it could very well be in regards to someone else and what you get and who you get to share this with. And you have strength. Well, I love that, because in order to do a lot of the stuff we have to do, we need that strength and we need that courage and we need that ego, right? This represents the Leo. Look at this. This is such a beautiful depiction. It's the sun on her beautiful dress, all the sun, you know, little decorative, you know, suns coming out. Leo is ruled by the sun, the most bright, brilliant, energy-filled, you know, flamboyant, excited, lit up, leader kind of energy. And you've got this woman, of course, leaning down at this lion, just like, there's another depiction on the right away where, well, the hand is close to the mouth here too. Who does that? Nobody, except for people that know they have that strength and that courage and that love within, because animals love to be loved too. There's plenty of lion trainers. They must have they understand what's going on, right? You've got this. You've got it for every single thing that you've ever questioned or ever doubted about yourself. It's in there, and you're going to utilize it. And you've got the beautiful energies of Aries, as you're highlighted, Sagittarius. I mean, Leo's in the picture too, and I'm not remembering right now how in astrology, other than the fact that when you've got the other two fire signs, Leo's lit up. So you may very well be in connection with a Leo. It's not unheard of at all. Virgo and Leo's, earth and fire, tend to really gravitate because they're very different, but they also really have strong demonstrative ideas to succeed. And, you know, the staying power that you can provide for Leo is very satisfying to them, and they like it. And so you've got what it takes. If you were questioning that in your wishes and, you know, surprises, you're going to be surprised how strong you really are. And the ideas coming through, my gosh, what a beautiful year is coming up. I believe that. We're going to get through even more. And you've got amazing, wonderful energies here for you. And you can utilize them as you choose. This is always free will. I just love the messages I'm bringing forth for you. So let's do a couple of oracle messages. And I'll send you on your way, but I just want to say this is the Money and Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks. The Teachings of Abraham. If you haven't looked into this, you might want to do yourself a favor, because you're one of those people that wants to learn and know and understand anyway. You're very intellectual, and this would be, if you haven't already, I'm sure you probably already heard of all this actually. But there's always new people, right? I was new at one point. And that's what I love, sharing. And these are important things to share because they're very, very positive. And this is just about remembering that energy is everything, and that's including money and how we feel about it. That was a big predominant energy aspect of the season of Scorpio. Knowing our value, our time, and what it's worth, and what we're giving, what we're receiving, reciprocation, you know, that justice, that balance. And for you, the top one is coming right out at me. 53, which is an 8. 8 is one of the most incredible, abundant, prosperous, manifestational numbers there is in numerology. And it says appreciation and love are identical vibrations. Isn't that great to know? I can understand that just in here. I actually got that twitch in me. Because when I'm grateful, which I am, and I have a gratitude log, and I feel such gratitude for so many things, we could talk, but the thing is that I do feel love when I'm feeling appreciation. So I could see where that absolutely is one and the same vibration. It says appreciation and love are identical vibrations. Appreciation is the vibration of alignment with who you are. Appreciation is the absence of everything that feels bad and the presence of everything that feels good. When you focus upon what you want, when you tell the story of how you want your life to be, you will come closer and closer to the vicinity of appreciation. And when you reach it, it will pull you toward all things that you consider to be good in a very, very powerful way. And that, honestly, this reading is very, very congruent to that message. Justice, 10 of Pentacles, power, you know, 3 of Wands, the manifestational growth and mastering. As I said, 3 is a master number. You're going to do the detail. You're going to perfect it to where it's going to be so vital and so needed by others, including yourself, and then the strength to do it. I mean, comes from appreciation. Apparently, you're very appreciative and grateful. It doesn't surprise me, beautiful Virgos. If you like what you see and you want to come back and support me on my channel, I would love that. Please push the like button, subscribe. That's like following me, and comment. Let me know what you're thinking, okay? What you'd like, what you don't want, what's going on. Be nice, though, because I'm very sensitive. No, everyone's been really nice, and I respond right away. So if you want to talk and chat, let me know. I'm hoping I can continue to grow the like-minded, you know, tribe, if you will, that I strive for in this channel. So the final category is that of this beautiful super attractor manifestation deck. We attract into our lives what we want to manifest by feeling it, for sure. And that emotion that, you know, we put out, the good feelings, right? That's also what the law of attraction is always trying to explain. You know, you can put out bad feelings and that's what'll come out. We don't do it intentionally a lot of times. A lot of times we just forget, but that will come back. So we just want to focus on the good if possible. And I know we all want that, really, you know, it's just a matter of being a little bit more, you know, aware of that. And these cards help to bring that to, you know, into perspective for us. So your beautiful message in closing is, I let the universe catch up with my dreams. And by the way, dreams, especially in a month with the, you know, Scorpio and the water element, and then very much next year with Pisces and Jupiter. It's about our dreams. It's about getting those prophetic little hits. And like, some people have made the most incredible, you know, inventions and ideas that have come through a dream. And if you can, and you're thinking about a dream, as soon as you wake up, you want to write that down. Because it is a way that our mind and our subconscious and our co-creation that's happening is working with us, our guides, our angels, you know, those that care, and we're always cared for. So I let the universe catch up with my dreams. You betcha. Look at the colorful, beautiful, multicolorful life, and just there's so much to be had. There's so much. There's a 10 of Pentacles here. That's what I'm feeling. Say this over and over and just watch it occur. Watch your body when your energy change. Watch the outside start to change because of what's happening on the inside that you're putting out. I love this. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope you resonate. Sometimes it takes a while, you know, or not. And, you know, be sure and check out your moon, rising, and Venus placements as well, because they have even that much more energy and information that might resonate more with you. But definitely, if you celebrate, have a phenomenal, beautiful, loving Thanksgiving. And know how grateful it is to really be with the people we love, because we can make that choice, right? So thank you again for being here. Until next time, take care. Bye for now.